What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prize Picks NBA player props video. Going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 5 picks to get you win some money over here on Prize Picks. As always, if you haven't signed up for Prize Picks, would highly recommend you do so. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players, points, assists, rebounds, assists, fantasy score, 3-pointers made, etc. Go to use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100 today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go and lock that in, get that free money offer, and start winning some money over here on Prize Picks, guys. So we got 2 exciting games on tap for today that's going to decide win or go home. So excited to talk about it. We'll go game by game as always. If you're getting very serious about Prize Picks, I do offer a premium content package. I know NBA is winding down here, but I do offer MLB premium content packages for both Prize Picks, DraftKings, FanDuel. So check that out if you're interested. And if you enjoy this content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. So let's do it. Let's go game by game here. The first game we're going to talk about is the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Boston Celtics. This game comes with a 206.5 over-under. It's a 5-point spread in favor of the Boston Celtics. And we have 3 guys I want to talk about in this game. The first guy I want to talk about is going to be Jrue Holiday on the Milwaukee Bucks. And I want to target his points. I like the over 20.5 points today for Jrue Holiday. Did not hit this last time out. Some poor shooting, but this guy has been shooting a ton. Looking at the shot volume in the playoffs as far as the leaders, you can see Jrue Holiday, 19.5 shot attempts per game. I mean, that's 11th in the entire playoffs. And then when you're factoring in the last 6 games as far as this series is concerned and pulling that up for his shot volume, in this series, you can see he's shooting 22.2 times per game. So just taking a ton of shots. I mean, the last 6 games, all these guys have played the last 6 games in this, both of their respective series. And Jrue Holiday shooting a ton, man. 22 field goal attempts per game. I think it's just a matter of time before he has a huge game. And Game 7, there's not a better time, too. And the fact of the matter is, I think he can easily score 21 points with probably kind of having an average game with the amount of times he's shooting. I mean, the guy's shooting 22 times, man. If he can just, shoot 50% from the field and then gets at the free throw line a few times, knock down some threes. I like the over 20.5 points here for Jrue Holiday. Second on his team, I do like the over points for Giannis Antetokounmpo as well. 34.5. He's been absolutely crushing this line. 40 and 44 points the last 2 times out. And you talk about shot volume, he leads the playoffs the last 6 games. 28.5 shots per game in this series. I mean, the guy is just absolutely dominating. They clearly don't have an answer for him. If they did, they probably already would have stopped him and slowed him down. I don't expect anything to be different in Game 7, the biggest game on the biggest stage. I expect Giannis to go out there and have a big game here. I like the over 34.5 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So Jrue Holiday, Giannis Antetokounmpo, both taking a ton of shots, pretty much, just soaking up all the usage in their offense. Those are the 2 guys I want to start this video out with. Like the over on points, and I do expect both these games to stay close. Game 7 to go right down to the wire. So these guys should be playing maximum amount of minutes. Both are playing maximum amount of minutes as is. You look at the minutes per game here, 42, 41, 41, 43, 40 minutes. And then Chris Middleton's already been ruled out, so that's confirmed. And Giannis Antetokounmpo playing a ton of minutes as well. Just a ton. I mean, 40 minutes plus a game practically for him. 40 plus minutes a game for Jrue Holiday. Definitely going to be a good spot to be targeting the over for both of those guys. And third, I want to talk about the other side, Boston Celtics, and I want to talk about Jason Tatum. It's Game 7. I expect the Stars to really take over here and just take a ton of shots, and the star of the Boston Celtics is Jason Tatum. I like the over 30.5. He's scored 34 and 46 points the last 2 times out. He's taken a bunch of shots, talking about shots per game in the series. Jason Tatum taking 23 shots per game. And that's not going to change in this one. I have a feeling, if anything, it's going to go up. I mean, 32 shots, 29 shots the last 2 times out, 24 the time before. I'm expecting right around 30 shots again. And I do think he can clear the over 30.5. The juice is on the over in the Vegas lines as well. But, I mean, it's Game 7, man. I just think the guy's going to shoot a ton. Same thing as Giannis. Jason Tatum and Giannis are probably going to be going back and forth here. There are some secondary guys I like. Obviously, I'm only giving you 5 picks in this one, so I like Jrue Holiday as a second guy on the Bucks. There's some secondary guys in the Celtics I like. For this video, we're just going to be going with the over 30.5 for Jason Tatum, though. He's the one I feel most confident about. Taking lots of shots, Game 7, once again. Tatum expected a ton of shot volume. Giannis expected a bunch of shot volume. Jrue Holiday expected a bunch of shot volume. I think they can clear the over on all their lines. And then for my last 2 picks, we're going to be heading on over to the other game, the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Phoenix Suns. They're going to be starting things out with Luka Doncic. I like the over 32.5 here for Luka Doncic. Prizepicks has a nice discount on him. I mean, you look at the books. On DK Sportsbook, he's at 34.5. He's still favored to hit the over at a minus 120 line. And we get a 2-point discount on him over here on Prizepicks. Absolutely love it. Once again, you look at the shot volume for Luka Doncic. 25 shots per game over the last 6. In the playoffs, he leads the field goal attempts per game. Last 6, it's gone down a little bit, but once again, Game 7, I expect him to take 30-plus shots in this one. I mean, I really do. 26 and 23 shots the last 2 times out. I think he takes even more. He played 35 minutes the last 2 times out as well. I think he plays probably more minutes than that, which will lead to that more shot volume. You know, probably right around 40 minutes. They have to win, man. So I like Luka Doncic. Over points on Prizepicks, you get that nice discount at 32.5. And lastly, rounding things out, you might have guessed the theme of the video where I'm going to be headed if you've been listening, but another star of the Phoenix Suns I expect to have a big game. That's going to be Devin Booker. I like the over 27.5 points for Devin Booker. Same thing. Game 7, big game on the line. I expect the shot volume to be way up as far as his shot volume over the last 6 and how many he's been taking. 18 shots per game. Not nearly as much as some of these other guys we've been discussing, but something tells me that 18 shots this game is going to turn more so near that 30 mark, like I said, with like Luka Doncic. I just think it's going to be the Booker show. He's going to go into Showtime mode and, really put this team on his back and try to get this Game 7 win. That's what it's all about. It's Game 7. This is where the stars step up. This is what they get paid the big bucks to do. And I do expect Devin Booker to step up and do exactly that. I like the over 27.5. Once again, we do get a nice discount on him compared to the books. They've got him set at 28.5, so Prizepicks giving us a nice little discount on his line, which I will gladly take. So that is going to be my 5 picks for this Prizepicks NBA video today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Prizepicks picks today, and we will see you in the next one.